If you're looking for an inspirational sports movie to watch with the entire family, I think I've got the recommendation for you. Hey friends, it's Sammy back with another episode of The Daily Dash. That's right, it's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Today is Tuesday, January 14th. 2025. Let me tell you what you need to know so you're in the know wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I'm going to skip the news today, except that it is National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day, and I'm a little jealous that I'm not anywhere that I could eat a good hot pastrami sandwich. So yeah, feel bad for me. But I wanted to tell you about a new movie called Unstoppable. It's coming to Amazon Prime on January 16th, so later this week if you're watching live. And I got invited to a preview of it last week, and I'll be honest, I went in knowing nothing about it. Listen, Remember the Titans is my favorite movie of all time. I love a good sports movie because there's heart, there's usually perseverance, there's usually a love story somewhere. It just has all the things. So I went in just knowing it's a sports movie. I literally knew nothing else. This is the story of Anthony Robles, which a lot of these stories are sometimes told way after the fact. This is only about 10 years post when all of this actually occurred, maybe 13, 14-ish. And I say all that because it's got an all-star cast. We're talking Jennifer Lopez, Cheadle, Michael Peña, Bobby Cannavale, and Jharrel Jerome, who plays Anthony Robles. And Anthony was actually the body double and was on set. And it's important because he was born without a leg and he was a championship wrestler. So watching all this, that's not a spoiler. That is the truth. That is what you know going into this. And he had this dream of becoming a national champion. Yes, a national wrestling champion with one leg. And when you see some of these scenes, now I'm not a wrestling fan per se. It almost honestly, when I heard that it was a wrestling movie, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. Like, I don't understand it. It's not a sport I understand. So I was like, well, I still get it. I learned that Anthony Robles actually, and I mean, this guy is fit. He did this body double, stunt double work. So a lot of what you see is actually happening. This isn't like your average CGI kind of fill in the blanks. And I know all this because I got to see a Q&A with Jennifer and Judy, Anthony's real life mother, and Anthony and Jharrel Jerome that played him, and Cheadle and the director. And there's so many different facets to this story. And as a mom, not only as an athlete did I resonate, but like you can't really put yourself in that position until you know what it's like. And then there's subtexts of step family and domestic abuse and poverty and just all of these different things coming into play that if I had been in this position, and this is taking place mostly in like 2010, 2011 is when those like championship matches took place. So kind of, early 2000s-ish. I don't know if I would have been able to do the same thing as a mom. And it's as much Judy, the mother's story, played by Jennifer Lopez, as it is Anthony's. So man, was it powerful. So good, not cheesy at all, really good acting. And I don't mean to sound surprised by this. Maybe it's because I went in with no expectations, but really powerful. Again, depending on what you've been through personally, there's some things that will probably be hard to watch from the family dynamic element, but so worthwhile. If you have younger kids, it might involve a conversation beforehand, definitely afterwards, but really, really strong film. And it's available on Amazon Prime. So that's fantastic, right? So January 16th, catch that. I just wanted to bring that to you today, and let's just pray for perseverance because man, when you set your mind to it, I was talking with someone today about, as Christians, sometimes there's this, we have to have faith, right? That God's going to take care of it. And we have to work. We have to put the work in. We have to do what we're called to do. And I read a verse this morning, oh, I'm sorry, I can't remember where it was. Shoot. But it was basically like a lot of times when we talk about hearing God, it's not like God is speaking directly to us all the time. Sometimes it's putting yourself in a place where you're quiet enough to overhear God. And it's like God is putting a call out there. Like, I need one of my servants to fill in the blank. I don't just need Sammy. Like, I need someone to do this. And if you're in a place where you're always seeking the presence of God, always listening for his voice, then you can be in tune and touch to hear that. I thought that was so cool. Like, it takes some of the pressure off of like, it's just me. Like, no, a lot of times we as a collective body of Christ are called to things, but we need to be in a place where we can hear it. All right. I just pray perseverance over all of us, that we would run the race, that we would finish well, and that we would put ourselves in a place where we can hear the voice of God. Okay, friends, have a great day. Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.